Lutnick. Besides running around here looking like a complete fool who refuses to let his hair go and just shave it off because smooth all up in the middle, nigga, you got some explaining to do. It's always the loudest motherfucker in the room who is the guiltiest. They all have ties to Epstein. It doesn't matter how they try to lie, how they try to play dodgeball. They all have something to do with that motherfucker. Let's read. The Epstein files also document other points of overlap with Mr. Lutnick here. Okay? In 2017, Epstein agreed to donate $50,000. That's $50,000 to a dinner honoring Lutnick. But you see, Mr. Lutnick here, his story is him and his wife went to Epstein's house and seen a massage table at the house, and Lutnick and his wife was, oh, this is disgusting. Oh my God. Oh God. And then he said his wife and him agreed that he would never go to that house. Boy, you white devils are something else with your lies, bullshit, and rhetoric. See what happens when you lie? You lie so goddamn much, you forget that the facts are actually out here. You forget that there's paper trails in everything that you motherfuckers do. Follow the money. I've been trying to tell these folks this. Quit fucking around and follow these bank accounts. It will all lead to one individual that they murdered. Yeah, it'll lead right back to Epstein. But back to this. $50,000 to a dinner honoring Lutnick while privately expressing concern about the optics of his involvement. This is Jeffrey being concerned because at this time, Epstein was already convicted, okay? Hope PR is okay, Epstein wrote to one of his event's organizers. Hope PR, public relations, is okay with my $50,000 donation to Lutnick. All of these overlaps, including the Advin deal, occurred years after Epstein pleaded guilty in Florida State Court in 2008. Lutnick is the loud little balding bitch that sits and runs around doing Pennywise's bidding. Went over there to the world stage and sounded like a complete motherfucking idiot who knew absolutely nothing about what he was speaking on. That Lutnick. Okay? Let's continue. Says pled guilty in Florida State Court in 2008 following an investigation that exposed allegations of far broader sexual abuse. Their homie, the one that nobody wants to have anything to do with, they say. Okay? Despite that history, the newly released records showed Epstein continued to maintain professional and personal access to Lutnick well into the following decade. The documents also undercut Lutnick's past public statements, distancing himself from the sexual predator, Epstein. In a 2023 interview, that was a couple years ago. We all old enough. It's 2026. Y'all do the math. That's 3 years ago. In the interview with the New York Post, Lutnick said he and his wife cut off Epstein entirely after visiting his Manhattan townhouse in 2005, calling him a disgusting person and insisting they would never be in the room. 2005, 2008, all the way up to now, Lutnick had involvement with Epstein before he was murdered in his jail cell. Let's see, what else is on here? Since I'm off into this. The Epstein files placed Lutnick among a growing group of powerful figures who sought to distance themselves from Epstein long before his crimes became public knowledge. The line that they all had one shitty brain rotted person, right? Oh, after I found out that he was involved in those disgusting crimes, touching on little babies and children and running around here with underage girls and all those things, I cut ties with him. I didn't have anything to do with him. Now they're all writing their apology letters. Lutnick, explain yourself. because this ain't looking too good for you, sir. And neither is that balding hairline of yours. You got a lot of shit against you, sir. This one right here, the paper trail, tells a different story. You got a little bit more ties than walking into that man's house and seeing a massage table. You lying, balding piece of shit.